Where there were bikes, now there's guns. Where there were kites, now there is blood. Where there is music, now there's silence. Where there were children, now there's soldiers.
Since I heard this story, it's like, okay, I could kind of see how it was going to play out, especially considering like how the media reported it, the evidence they were saying, and how like the police department handled it, you know. And when they released the video a few days afterwards, I kind of like they don't want to indict this guy, and they're going to do whatever they can to, you know, cover up their track, to set a dangerous precedent, because more people are going to start popping up thinking they can get away with it too, and get paid too, because I saw like Officer Wilson, he made like close to $1 million for his interview, so, which allowed him to quit his job, so he's not a cop anymore, he's a millionaire, so.
So crime pays, huh?
Yeah, it always has. That's how America started, you know.
First and foremost, we are a nation built on the rule of law. And so we need to accept that this decision was the grand jury's to make. There are Americans who agree with it, and there are Americans who are deeply disappointed, even angry.
It kind of hurts just to continuously see these stories in the news, and it makes us want to like actually encourage each other to, you know, protect our young ones and to be mindful how we are impactful on them.
Image that, you know, they want to portray the black man to be, you know, a thug, you know, criminal, you know. I just feel like this is just a way for our community, you know, just to band together and just support our men.
Hundreds, not 500, 600. We have about 300 people out here, young, angry. This crowd is decidedly young. These are teenagers out here.
It actually all started with us, you know what I mean? But a lot of black people, they're asleep on that. They don't know that this started with us, and that we should take our power back. Like, we have to take our power back. But as far as these young black men being killed out here for no reason, it really makes us as women think about our sons and like our offspring that are going to be out here in this world, and it makes us fear for them, as far as like them going out there and getting into some trouble, or even just minding their own business. They could be, you know, doing that and something could happen to them, and it's just because of the way that the system is set up. It's just because of the way that the world is set up.
When you tell people that they are something for so long, they begin to believe it. I have a lot of family members in underprivileged communities, a lot of African American males that are in places, you know, that the crime rate is high, and you know, this story tells them, see, you're nothing, you know, or see, you know, and a lot of men, not all black men, but black men that are in those situations kind of look at this situation and, you know, don't really see hope because there's no justice.
Sometimes they'll show certain things over and over and over again on TV because it does terrorize people. The way Rodney King got that beating over and over and over again on CNN, and no matter who you are, when you see something like that, it has an effect. And most oppressed people internalize something that they see, and they make it seem like it's something that's their fault as opposed to a systemic problem outside of them. I'm so thankful for all of the inertia. You know, I lived in St. Louis before I got here, so you know, a lot of my friends that I'm communicating with, they're telling me all kind of incredible things that people are doing. Like they shut down this one mall. I don't know what the Galleria Mall will be here, but they shut down the Galleria. a couple of the great malls and different things like that.
Yeah, it hurts. One, I have three kids, 15, 8 and 9, 8 and 10. And I teach them that's why they want to keep doing this to us, because of that God in you, because you are that king, because
That's right.
they know that the power is in you. So every chance they get, they will shoot our sons down.
I feel like it's not over for Michael Brown. I feel like it's not over for Trayvon. I feel like it's not over for the men who got gunned down on I-10 after Katrina. I feel like it's not done for, I can't remember the other young man in New Orleans who was murdered on his way to work around Delgado. You know, these things aren't over.
And we need to be better thinkers, and we need to raise our children to understand the world that we live in. This is the first time in history that we're this peaceful. In 1919, you can look it up, there's something called the Red Summer of 1919. There are more riots in 1919 than ever.
Organizers are now kind of falling back and trying to recalibrate their plans, while there still are organic and spontaneous protests happening. Throughout the day, they've been shutting down roadways. Again, at the Ferguson Police Department, they're there right now. Because the West Florissant was blocked off, I had to go the long way around from the police department. And while the National Guard and other officers had it blocked up.
We fed you on arrival. You maimed us with your Bible. We opened our hearts and shared our foods and land. You made us 3/5 of a man. You wrote and spoke about being free and buried our hearts at Wounded Knee.
This country I gave up.
This country 'tis of thee. This country 'tis of thee. After all we've done, you kill our unarmed sons in cold blood in the streets, in the light of day, and leave them there for public display. Our sons and daughters cheer, shoot hoops, and score TDs for your colleges. You senselessly kill them with no remorse or apology. But no more of this. We will resist. We will fight.
For this country I gave